Hello guys, I am back with another video on FMG version, and today I am going to discuss muscles of mastication. So let us begin. So guys, trismus is due to spasm of which of the following muscle? Buccinator, lateral pterygoid, medial pterygoid, and mentalis. Pause and try to answer this question. What is trismus? Trismus is a medical condition in which we have difficulty in opening the mouth fully due to spasms or tightening, and it can be caused by various factors like temporomandibular joint disorders, dental procedures, infections, trauma, and more. It's a symptom on its own and can be associated with various underlying conditions. Okay, so guys, what is this trismus? Trismus is basically the spasm muscle. Okay, and especially the medial pterygoid muscle. Okay, so guys, in order to understand the trismus, we need to first understand the mechanism of tetanus. So tetanus is a bacterial infection caused by Clostridium tetani, which produces a toxin that affects the nervous system. The bacteria can enter the body through open wounds or cysts, especially if they are contaminated with soil, dust, or other foreign materials that might contain the bacteria. Once the bacteria enter the body, they can produce toxins that cause muscle spasms and stiffness, particularly affecting the muscles of jaw, neck, and back. Okay, and there is a classical symptom of the tetanus is the trismus. Okay, or lockjaw in layman words. This occurs due to the muscle spasm caused by the bacterial toxins affecting the muscle responsible for jaw movement. So guys, in this case, the spasm of which muscle is, is notable. So the answer to the question is a medial pterygoid muscle. Okay, and this is the classical example of tetanus. Okay, and we have got four muscles of mastication: masseter, temporalis, lateral pterygoid, and the medial pterygoid. So let us discuss the origin, insertion, and action of all of these muscles. So guys, as you can see in this diagram, this is the masseter muscle. Masseter muscle originates along the zygomatic arch. Okay, this hole is the zygomatic arch. Okay, and inserts along the angle and the lateral surface of mandible ramus. Okay, so mandible bone has three parts: frontalar part, ramus, and the coronary process. Okay, so this masseter muscle, it inserts into the ramus and the, yeah. Okay, and action is the elevation of mandible, and so the action of this muscle is the elevation of mandible and some protection of mandible. Okay, elevation of mandible, you can remember this. Okay, now moving on to the temporalis muscle. Temporalis muscle origin is from the temporal lines on the parietal bone, and it inserts on the coronal process of the mandible. Okay, and the action of this muscle is move the mandible up, back, and side to side. Now guys, lateral pterygoid muscle. So guys, in order to understand this muscle, we need to first understand the anatomy of the sphenoid bone. Okay, so as you can see in this diagram, this bottom left diagram, you can see the diagram of the superior view of the sphenoid bone. Okay, so yeah, so this is the infratemporal fossa, as you can see, and here is the origin of the lateral pterygoid muscle. Okay, and yeah, and the upper head originates on the infratemporal surface of the and the infratemporal crest of the greater wing of the sphenoid bone. It inserts onto the articular disc and fibrous capsule of the temporomandibular joint. Okay, and action. A concerned effort of the lateral pterygoid muscle helps in lowering the mandible and opening the jaw. Okay. Now, medial pterygoid. So, the medial pterygoid muscle also consists of two heads as the lateral pterygoid muscle. The bulk of the muscle arises as a deep head just above the medial surface of the lateral pterygoid plate. Okay. La, Remember this thing, guys. The bulk of the muscle arises as a deep head from just above the medial surface of the lateral pterygoid plate. Okay, and insertion into the lower and back part of the medial surface of the ramus and the angle of the mandible as high as the mandibular foramen. Okay, and the action, the medial pterygoid muscle has function including the elevating the mandible, closing the mouth, protruding the mandible, mastication, especially for when the maxillary teeth and mandible are close together. Okay, this is the left lateral view of the skull, showing the attachment of the all the muscles, including the muscles of the mastication. Okay, so as you can see in this diagram, this is the yeah. So this is the masseter muscle originating from the zygomatic arch and inserting on the ramus of the mandible. Okay, this is the lateral pterygoid originating from the inside temporal crest of the greater wing of the spinal bone and inserting onto the coronal process temporalis, uh, origin from the temporal lines on the parietal bone and inserting onto the condylar process. Okay, this is the middle view of the mandible from the inside. So this is the temporal muscle attachment attachment lateral pterygoid attachment on the coronary process. This is the condylar process. This is the coronary process. And this is the ramus. Okay, this is the middle pterygoid muscle. And yeah, okay, guys. Whatever I have mentioned in my previous slides is that all the muscles of the mastication, they help in the mastication process. As simple as that. And these all muscles are supplied by the mandibular nerve. Okay, mandibular nerve. Okay, and which is a branch of the trigeminal nerve. Okay, so yeah, so the answer to this question is the middle pterygoid muscle. Actually, all the muscles are involved, but especially the focus is on the middle pterygoid muscle. Okay, so remember this thing and bye. Thank you.